Hey everybody, Alex here with another edition of Momentum Charting. If this is your first time to the channel, thank you so much for being here. If you've been here before, also thank you for watching the video. If you guys have not done so yet, go ahead, go down below, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification. You are not going to want to miss all of the updates I'm coming up with over the next couple of weeks. Some really exciting developments in TELL, as well as the broader market. So thank you so much for subscribing. With that out of the way, let's dig into the chart of TELL. TELL right now, this is one of those charts that I just absolutely love. I mean, the symmetry here is kind of amazing as far as I'm concerned on what we've got. Yes, we are pulling back in price here. But if you look at the bigger picture, I think what's about to happen here is just going to be fantastic in allowing another entry in TELL once we pull back a little bit more. So I am here on what looks to be the most important time frame to me, which is the 1 hour. And I've got this line of support starting here in October 2020, another touch point in November 2020, and another touch point in April 2021. I really like the look and slope of this trend line. Everything here to me looks fantastic. So yeah, so that's the important trend line number one. And then you've got, I'll leave that on there for now. This downward sloping trend line here from the peak of June 3rd, right around $5.61. You can see we are having a pretty substantial pullback since then, and what I think is going to happen here is we are going to pull back to one of these three levels. I would say this is number one, number two here, and lastly number three. But I really like the look of the symmetry of number 2, which would be around this area here, around 236. Obviously, if you're holding TELL right now, you don't want to hear, oh, pull back to 236. That's fantastic. And I agree with you, but I'm looking broader picture here, and I think that that zone would give the opportunity not only for long-term holders to reaccumulate, but people who aren't in the stock yet to start forming a position in TELL and riding this thing up for the next leg higher, which I do believe strongly is going to happen. I like the pattern that's playing out here. Level number one, I see support here at around $3. The important thing here is that we break over this 1 hour downsloping trend line of resistance. So if that were to happen here on the 1 hour, at trend line number one, again, I don't know if that's going to happen. That looks like that pullback might not be large enough to me, and start working our way out here. That would be okay, but I would really think this level here would look like a more complete pullback to me in these areas. You've got this meeting of this upward sloping support and this also strong horizontal support at around 236. And the third level of support that I've got here notated is around 197, and I do not believe we are going to pull back that far. So watch this closely over the next couple weeks. That's definitely why you are going to be want to get subscribed to the channel. I'm going to be doing consistent updates on TELL. I really like the look of what's going on here. You're not going to want to miss any of the updates I do, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Continue with what we're looking at. I'll dive into the momentum chart here and just show you the nice setup there too. So yeah, the key thing to me is, yes, going to be breaking back above this downsloping trend line of resistance and holding this 1 hour support. Those are going to be the two crucial factors to me, and definitely on a breakout into these zones here, my target is going to be back at these highs of June around the $5.70 area. So obviously that represents a nice gain from these levels down here if we were to break out from here Yeah, that's like over 100%. So that would be just fantastic. And again, I just like the symmetry of this chart right now and everything I'm seeing. And the momentum chart, it happens to be in complete agreement with what I'm seeing here. I'm getting a consecutive series of positive divergent bottoms ever since the COVID lows in March. We've got this one. So we've got here 1, we've got 2, we've got 3. So, and this would be a fourth one here. I just have that line of support anywhere that we actually turn up here on this daily momentum. Anywhere above this line here would be our fourth positive divergent bottom, which to me would start taking prices much higher. So the name of the game here in TELL, yes, I do see a little bit of discouragement in the near term. You can see this daily momentum pushing straight down. You can see this pretty hardcore 1 hour line of resistance down sloping here. Prices have been have retraced here in the short term already. Let's see here. Yeah, almost 40%, which is obviously a pretty brutal knockdown in prices. But yeah, these types of really smaller cap stocks got to be prepared for some volatility. So I'm sure that anybody entering these is well aware of the upside as well as the potential downside risk. So 40%, I don't think in the grand scheme of things is going to be that bad. Again, yes, short term, most likely we're setting up for some more pain here, but once we break this momentum line, you can see that when we break this, we're going to be entering a zone of positive momentum, which hasn't really happened here for a long time, all the way back since 2019. So I do believe that if we start setting a series of higher highs and higher lows out of this downsloping momentum and back into the positive momentum zone with up moving momentum instead of waning momentum, it's going to cause prices in TELL to move significantly higher. So this chart here I'm really excited about. We are just going to need to wait patiently to see when this event occurs. Judging by this chart here, potentially sometime early September. So again, August, September. So that's both of those kind of align with what I'm potentially seeing here on our main 1 hour trend line chart. So sometime maybe late August, early September. Yeah, just hoping for a sort of a consolidation and reset of momentum levels on TELL right now in order to bring us to the next leg up. So yeah, definitely a good time to think about just being patient and maybe getting some of your cash together, getting ready to get some positions ready for late August, early September, and get some swing positions open in TELL. And that's definitely what I'm going to be doing and looking forward to. I just love everything about this chart. Love the symmetry on both the daily momentum chart here. The 4 hour momentum chart looks good, and this chart here just looks fantastic, shooting for a breakout of one of these three zones. So definitely some exciting things to look forward to in TELL over the long term. Yes, some short-term pain likely, but I think it's going to really pay off for us sometime shortly within the next couple of months. So again, make sure to subscribe to the channel for all the updates I'm going to be doing on a weekly update on TELL, as well as broader markets, all your other favorite stocks. You're not going to want to miss it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon in the next update, and bye for now.